Welcome back to Rocktober. Today we're watching Killer Be Killed by Muse. Aien's with us also, by the way. Go check out his
Hello,
website.
hello.
Download all of his epic music. Got some pretty
For
killer
free.
shit. Oh, yeah. It's
Thanks.
out
Appreciate
there.
it.
Yeah. I got to get me one of those piano guitars.
Oh, they're awesome, but I think they're out of like that particular one is not being manufactured anymore.
Well, let's face it, the last thing I need is another guitar hanging on my wall that I don't know how to play. That's usually the tell sign of which ones I actually play with. If they're over here in the corner where I can reach them really easy.
Yeah, I bet you play all of them equally.
Mainly this one. But you can't really hear it because it's acoustic.
It's cool.
I just get an idea and want to try it real quick. Oh man, I went bowling with this dude last week.
Which dude?
The dude playing guitar in the Hawaiian shirt. Him, yeah.
Matt?
Yeah, I went bowling with that dude.
Hey, that's so cool. You gotta tell that story.
I know him from somewhere too, but I can't quite place it.
I can't believe you actually met up with Matt Bellamy, and it was like, music didn't
Yeah.
even come up between the two of you. It just, it would have been too awkward, because if you're
Right.
well, actually, I'm a famous musician. You come off like desperate, in need of attention. So you just, I played. I don't know. I'm an artist. I like to be creative, and you're like, yeah, I understand. It's cool. I like to do a little bit of streaming.
The way like fame usually works, unless somebody's like super famous, there's always those artists and stuff that you never see until that have their own followings and shit, and that until you discover them, you don't also discover that following of people that comes with them, right?
Yeah.
So there's got to be times in everybody's life where they've hung out with somebody that's important, like that's famous to a group that they're just not in and didn't know it. Like, think about how many people
Yeah.
hang out and just
True.
like pass by Izzy Stradlin on a daily basis and
Yeah.
have no clue who the fuck he is. Like,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like in Austria, we still have like the heir to like the I think grandson or whatever of the former monarch. And I have this guy who tells me like, yeah, I ran into him at a cafe, and like I would never, if that happened to me, I would never have noticed because I don't know who the fuck that is. They're
yeah,
they're not anywhere near the media as opposed to the UK, who like is infatuated with them for some reason with their monarchs. But in our case, it's just some guy. You would
yeah.
run into him and you wouldn't realize that his family has like a big history.
But it's
Yeah.
pretty cool if one of those guys invites you fishing and you learn that way.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, my first instinct would be to go in and build guillotine as quickly as possible. That's my first instinct. It's just wait right there while I go build some stuff.
It must be unliked within your area.
Um, I don't know, honestly. I don't know what most people's opinions are, but yeah, nobody really cares, I guess. At best, I mean, at worst, they're apathetic, so nobody really
Hmm.
cares. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
fuck
want to
'em.
speak for anyone. Yeah, fuck him for sure.
I say about something I have no clue about. Now the drummer makes me think of this one friend I had in grade school.
He looks
And
quintessentially British.
he look like that one friend you had in grade school?
I
I'm
don't know
not
what
even
kind of
only,
friends. Wait, what's grade school? Is that like primary school, right?
that's like kindergarten. That's like ages 5 to about
Hmm.
5 to 12.
Maybe it's just because you just implanted this into my mind, but maybe, yeah, a little bit. I think I can see it.
That's what we
I
do.
was I would not have been friends with this kind of kid, but I think yeah, I think he would have had his own friend group, but I wouldn't have been in it.
I don't know. Sometimes the musician kids ended up hanging out with us because like they didn't really fit in with the popular
Yeah,
kids, the kids that were peaking at the time.
in grade school,
Yeah.
peaked in grade school. Yeah, hell yeah, put that on a bumper sticker.
Now I've heard of Muse before, but I can't think of any particular song.
Yeah, I mean, I was like that up until very recently, and then something changed. Sounds traumatic, but it wasn't.
I mean, I don't hate this at all. It's a little out of my normal zone. It's good. It's good.
I can imagine.
I listen to a lot of hair metal and shit. So this would fall. I
Yeah,
would see like maybe this rooting from Five Finger Death, something like that.
yeah. No, I
Like
understand.
if I was listening to them or something like that, they might recommend this to me. Which might be how I heard of them in the first place. I do wish they would have done a little more with their videos. But it could just be
Yeah, it's.
GNR has me
I
ruined on.
honestly I picked it more for the music than the music video.
I mean, it's cool that they at least dropped the color and gave it something. I mean, that's neat.
Yeah, otherwise it would have just been like a live cut, you know. Even the better music video, the unofficial one, would have been more interesting than this because it has like the backstage picture, like recordings of the band members and everything. This is
Oh
just
yeah,
like a live
we might should have
recording.
went that route. We may not have had to blur it or on YouTube or cover it up.
Yeah, yeah, imagine that.
It does look like a fun concert, though.
Oh, you have no idea. I'll tell you about it later.
If people start moshing, then I get pissed off. You got to remember, I'm too old for that shit.
Ah, come on. No, you're not. Totally could.
I am 37 years old. You will not find me in a mosh pit.
Yeah, but you're like well built. You don't look fragile at all. You would survive for sure.
I'm not, and there's a reason. I
Really?
don't do shit like getting the mosh pit. Oh, that's a killer guitar solo.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Muse can really do great arpeggios. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm not hating this at all. And I like that the guitar player here looks comfortable. Looks like he's ready to go to Margaritaville right now.
It looks like he had a good night's sleep before this. Yeah.
Had him a margarita and dipped his toes in the sand.
Yeah. He doesn't seem like a beer guy. He seems more like the margarita guy.
Oh, definitely. No, he is not a beer guy.
Wine. He's a wine guy.
I can see that lime being a definite must for this homie here. He looks like the kind of guy that's got a killer grill out back.
Really?
He's, that,
You
he's
think
like
he's
that
a
neighbor.
griller?
Yeah, he's that neighbor you're jealous of the grill.
That's not a thing I relate to. See, I don't live in suburbia, so yeah, no
Someday.
grills where I'm at. Yeah.
Your
No,
time will
God
come.
forbid. No, never. No, never. I'm not living there. Yeah. Oh my God.
Will
But
you
the
get
the
your
Muse
hands on that
concerts
grill?
are absolutely amazing. Like terrific live like light shows. They have like in this last tour, they had a bunch of interludes recorded with accompanying music videos that they just played, and that sounds kind of lame because it's not like a live experience, but it just hits you in a special kind of way, and they have some pretty cool stage props as well. So it was absolutely amazing. I went to their concert in June, and man, I had a blast. It's definitely up there in my concert experiences, for sure.
Oh, it looks like a fun con. They got pyro. They got fucking killer music. The crowd seemed to be having a good time. As long as
Oh
the
yeah.
crowd's having a good time, that's the main thing. That's
Well, it is selectively edited, so it's hard to tell from these
fair
footages,
enough.
but yeah,
People
yeah.
had a good time enough that they could get enough footage to have it edited together. So
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, they have this like since you were speaking of mosh pits, they have this like mellow song called Madness. It's like very downbeat, very slow. And there's this clip of just people moshing to that song, and Matt Bellamy, the guitarist slash singer, actually remarked, and he was laughing his ass off on stage watching people mosh to something that has about the intensity of like If the World, basically. Imagine somebody moshing to If the World, and not even, yeah. I mean, the chorus is of If the World is actually kind of hard, so it goes, it's pretty, heavy, but Madness is not like a hard song, and people are moshing to it, and that was hilarious. Um, no, I love this song because maybe it's because it reminds me a bit of Slipknot. It's got
I can
like
see
this
that.
it's got this very punchy, like rock to metal kind of sounds, which made me love it a lot. I think I've played it almost 30 times
Oh wow,
by now, according to my last FM. I think in the last 30 days, I just played constantly, and that's I
noise.
wanted to share my experiences here. But what do you think?
I liked it, man. I liked it was my favorite part was the guitar solo. It did start getting a little dial up internety for my taste there toward the end. Um, and but I mean, I think that's just nitpick bitching. Really, I mean
Yeah,
that ain't really saying nothing all that bad. It's just not something I'm used to. So I hear it, I guess, a lot more. Kind of like
yeah,
I notice it. Doesn't really take me out of it, but it does kind of like I do pick up on it. But I mean, that being said, though, I thought it was a pretty good song. I definitely check out more of their music. I thought
yeah,
that was pretty it was pretty good, and I love the guitar solo too. I thought the guitar solo
yeah,
was probably my favorite part of the video. I would like for them to have got a little more creative with the visuals. I think that would have been probably nice,
no, for sure, for
especially
sure.
it seemed like the kind of song that would have benefited from a really cool music video because it was a great song. But I mean, visuals, I'd probably, it's whatever. It's something to look at sometimes, is what it feels like.
Yeah,
But music quality wise, the song, yeah, it was a good song. I recommend it. Go check it out.
yeah,
Buy the CD or whatever. But what did you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below, or if you're listening on Spotify, we have a comment thingy down there as well in the "What did you think about this episode" tab. For everybody else, if you're enjoying Rocktober, let us know by heading over to gunsandradio.com and getting your free invite into our Discord, where you can join us. And hey, we're all always there. The whole gang usually is in there hanging out, talking shit about music, Guns N' Roses, or whatever, or otherwise. So feel free to come over and let's join that conversation as well. Don't forget to click subscribe, ring that bell icon so you can be notified anytime new videos are posted. And we'll see you next time for another epic video. Rocktober is going to keep rocking all month long. We'll see you next time.